Welcome to Vision Academy. Today's current affairs English. Date 7th March 2019. Let us start with national news updates. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the Bolt QIT Border Electronically Dominated QRT Interception Technique under Comprehensive Integrated Border Management System on Indo-Bangladesh border in Dhubri district of Assam. The news says our Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the Bolt QIT, which means a border electronically dominated QRT interception technique under the Comprehensive Integrated Border Management System on Indo-Bangladesh border in Dhubri district of Assam. Next news. The Minister of State for Agriculture, Independent Charge and Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Dr. Mahesh Sharma inaugurated the Azadi Ki Diwani Museum at Red Fort, New Delhi, which is created by Archaeological Survey of India. The museum is the fifth in a series of recently inaugurated ones, the other being the Subhash Chandra Bose and INA Museum, the Yadi Jalan Museum, the museum on 1857 on the country's first World War independence, the Drishya Kala, a museum of Indian art on the sacrifices of India's freedom fighters. The news says the Minister of State for Culture and Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Dr. Mahesh Sharma, have recently inaugurated the museum at Red Fort, New Delhi. The museum is named as Azadi Ki Diwani, which is created by Astrological Survey of India. This museum is the fifth in series which have recently inaugurated, the other being Subhash Chandra Bose and INA Museum, the Yadi Jalan Museum, the museum which is on 1857, the Drikshaya, a museum of Indian art. These are named on sacrifices of India's freedom fighters. Next news. The Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu, have announced that an aircraft components manufacturing hub would be set up in Maharashtra's coastal Konkan region and would boost employment opportunities for the local youth. The news says the Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu, have recently given an announcement that an aircraft component manufacturing hub would be planned to set it up in Maharashtra's coastal Konkan region. By this, the local youths of Maharashtra's coastal Konkan region will have job opportunities. Next news. A new study now finds that India accounts for 7 of the world's 10 cities with the worst air pollution. On the other hand, the Chinese cities have seen a remarkable improvement. According to the study, Gurugram is the world's most polluted city. The study was conducted by Greenpeace and Air Visuals. This includes the major populated cities at Lahore, Delhi and Dhaka, which placed 10th, 11th and 17th respectively. The news says the recent study conducted by Greenpeace and Air Visuals says that India accounts for 7 of the world's 10 cities with the worst air pollution. And in the other side, the Chinese cities have made a remarkable improvement in controlling the air pollution. According to this, Gurugram is the world's most polluted city. This study, which also includes the major populated cities like Lahore, Delhi and Dhaka, which have placed in 10th, 11th and 17th places. Next news. The foundation stone for the National Institute of Mental Health Rehabilitation, the first of its kind of institute in India, was laid down by Shakuntala D. Gamblin, Secretary, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment at Sherpur Village, along with Bhopal Sihor Highway, District Sihor, Madhya Pradesh. The news says Shakuntala D. Gamblin have recently laid a foundation stone for the National Institute of Mental Health Rehabilitation, which is the first of its kind institute in India. Shakuntala D. Gamblin, who is a Secretary, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment at Sherpur village. Next, let us see international news updates. The third edition of bilateral joint exercise between India and Oman, Al Naha 2019, will begin from 12th March. It will be organized at Jebel Al Akhdar Mountains in Oman. In the exercise, both the armies will exchange the enterprises and experience in tactics, weapon handling, and firing. India-Oman bilateral security ties have continued to develop since the beginning of India-Oman Joint Military Cooperation Meeting in 2006. The news says Al Naha 2019, which is the third edition of bilateral joint exercise, happened between the India and Oman. This bilateral exercise have planned to begin at 12th March. In this exercise was organized at Jabal Al Akhdar mountain in Oman. In this exercise, both the army will exchange their expertise and experience in tactics, weapon handling and firing. India and Oman bilateral security ties was started from the beginning of Indian-Oman Joint Military Cooperation Meeting held in 2006, which develops till date. Next, let us see awards. The Swedish Academy has said that 2 Nobel Prizes for lecturer will be awarded this year. The decision comes after the sexual scandal causing the suspension of award last year. The Nobel Prizes in lecture will be awarded this autumn for both 2018 and 2019. The much awaited award had to be postponed last year for the first time since 1949. The news says the Swedish Academy put an announcement about the 2 Nobel Prizes for the lecturers will be awarded this year. This decision comes after the postpone of last year's award. The Nobel Prizes in lecturers will awarded this autumn for both the years 2018 and 2019. Last year is the first time which the award got postponed from the year of since 1949. Next, let us see the next award. The Swachh Sarveshkan Award 2019 were conferred by President Ramnath Kovind at the brief ceremony in New Delhi. Indore in Madhya Pradesh bagged the title of India's cleanest city in the central government's cleanliness survey for the third consecutive year. New Delhi Municipal Council area got the cleanest small city award, while Uttarangad's Gauchar was adjudged a best Ganga town in the survey. The news says Swachh Sarvekshan Award 2019 were conferred by our President Ramnath Kovind at the ceremony in New Delhi. Indore from Madhya Pradesh have bagged the title of India's cleanest city in the central government cleanliness survey for the third consecutive year. The New Delhi Municipal Council have bagged the cleanest small city award, while Uttarangad's Gauchar were adjudged the best Ganga town in the survey. Next, let us see appointments. Sheikh Ahmad Al Fahad Al Sabah was officially re-elected for an 8th term as President of Olympic Council of Asia. He won a new 5-year term until 2024. The news says Sheikh Ahmad was officially re-elected for the President of Olympic Council of Asia. Sheikh Ahmad takes the 8th term as a President of the Olympic Council, and he won a new 5-year term until 2024. Next news. The Appointment Committee of Cabinet has approved the appointment of P.V. Ramesh, appointed as the Director General of the National Archives of India. Currently, he is serving as a Chairman and Managing Director of Rural Electrification Corporation. The news says the Appointment Committee of Cabinet have recently approved the appointment of P.V. Ramesh. P.V. Ramesh is appointed as a Director General of National Archives of India. He is currently serving as a Chairman and Managing Director of Rural Electrification Corporation. Next, let us see sports news updates. Olympic Council of Asia decided to invite Oceania nations to compete in 2022 Asian Games for the first time after a meeting held at Bangkok. Oceania nations, which includes Australia, New Zealand and Swati of Pacific Islands, are expected to volleyball, beach volleyball, basketball, football, swimming and track cycling events. The news says Oceania nations are invited to participate in 2022 Asian Games by Olympic Council of Asia for the first time after the meeting held in Bangkok. The Oceania nations, which includes Australia, New Zealand and Swati of Pacific Islands, are expected to play volleyball, beach volleyball, basketball, football, swimming and track cycling events. Next, let us see books and authors. The book Designing Destiny, The Heartfulness Way, which has been written by the spiritual teacher Kamlesh Patel, who is famously known as Daji, was launched recently. The book deals with issues pertaining to destiny and the way it shapes someone's life. The news says Kamlesh Patel, who is a spiritual teacher and well known for his Daji, have recently launched a book. The book is named as Designing Destiny, The Heartfulness Way. The book deals with pertaining the issues to destiny and the way it shapes someone's life. To have a daily current affairs updates, subscribe to Vision Academy and don't forget to press the bell button below. And if you think the video is informative, like this video, share this video, comment below for the doubts.